everyone. Come on in. I'm here. Welcome to the glitter pit. Turn my comments on. You're in the right spot. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Diana. Hello, hello. So I'm paying forward a stamp set that I gave away, I think it was a couple weeks ago. It was on the 12th. So Stephanie Gibson, she never contacted me for her free stamp set. So all I ask is that if you win the glitter giveaway, if you don't want it, that's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. But I just like to know so we can pay it forward. But Stephanie never contacted me. So I'm paying it forward today in the glitter spinner wheel. That makes me laugh. So that's what we're calling the roulette wheel. Remember how we spin the wheel and we just do random drawings? So I'm going to give that stamp set away today during that glitter spinner wheel. So I'm giving one of those away. Don't you love it? So they're very like in high demand, I guess you would say, because they sold out. And then I have this stamp set, Christmas Magic. Very cute. Now this isn't a new set, but it's slightly used by yours truly. So there's a few stamp sets in here that I used, but it's so beautiful. That train is gorgeous. So once again, this is the Christmas Magic stamp set, along with, let me call it now, the Metallic Baker's Twine and Sequins Combo. Say that fast 3 times. So that's the second item that I'm going to give away on my blog tomorrow. So you know the deal. You have to leave a comment on my blog post tomorrow titled 2 for Thursday. We're going to be posting 2 videos. The live stream that we're here right now viewing is going to be on a replay, so you can view that again if you miss it, or you can actually see it on Facebook again. So the replay for this, and then also the YouTube version of the card that we're making for YouTube. And I'm going to show you all the cards that I made previous, and then also we're going to make a card today using, well, let me just show you guys. If you guys got my newsletter, you guys, or my update, you guys seen the video, or the, golly, can't talk right. So for all of you that subscribe to my text messaging for getting an update on when I'm going live in the glitter pit, and then to all my customers, I sent it to you as well. I showed you a little sneak peek of the card we're making today. So this is the card. Look at it, slides. Isn't that cute? Oh, it's kind of crooked there. There we go. Isn't that cute? So I made, let me think here. I made 1, 2, 3, 4 other cards. So I'm going to show you those cards and then show you the one that we're making on YouTube tomorrow. But you know, this stamp set, I got so many cards you guys using the stamp set with that turtle and that little sloth. He's so cute. So I thought it'd be fun to make a card using that stamp set. And the stamp set's called Back on Your Feet. Looks like that. And it's currently available. It's in the the annual catalog. All right, so let me flip this over so we can get some announcements out of the way. Oh, Pam, you love the Christmas Magic stamp set. All right, so all you have to do is just leave a comment tomorrow on my blog. So here's my blog. Let me pull up that website. So for those of you that are new, this is my blog or my website. Go to my blog and you can see tomorrow's blog post titled 2 for Thursday, and it's going to be the window slider card. And so everything's going to be posted over there for you tomorrow. Leave a comment, and then your name will be automatically entered. It doesn't have to be a certain comment or answer a question. Just leave a comment. You know, like, hi, how you doing? Or I loved your video from yesterday. Or I love this card. Or I love the Christmas Magic. Whatever you want to say, leave a comment over there tomorrow, starting tomorrow. And I usually post my blog pretty early. So about 5 o'clock in the morning, it will be live. Okay? Or 5:02, I guess. And then the video will be posted over there as well. So go to my blog, dawnstampingthoughts.net, and everything will be there for you to leave a comment, all right? Lisa, you love the glitter spinner? Me too. I love that. All right, so let me go ahead and flip this over. We'll get started here so we can make this card, since it might take me a little bit longer. All right, so remember, you can sign up for my mailing list. And this is going to give you a text. All you have to do is text this number, 1GLITTER, to 22828. And you're going to sign up with your email that you want to be notified when I go live in the glitter pit. And I've been giving a lot of sneak peek. Well, not a lot, but the last few weeks I've been giving a sneak peek of what we're making in the glitter pit. So hopefully you guys are getting that and you're liking that. You guys get to see a sneak peek of what we're making before anybody else, before I actually go live. So text 1GLITTER to 22828, and then you'll be prompted to add your email address that you want to be notified at. Make sure it's a current email address that you want to use. And then when I send out the message that I'm going live, it will be sent to that email address. But then once you add it to the text message that you're texting, then it will send back an email saying that you're all set. So check your email address to make sure everything's correctly added. All right? So very easy. We try to make it as easy as possible. The Stampin' Anonymous tutorials for February, we're making, celebration items, using all the tutorials are focused around celebration this month for February. So everyone that places an order with me gets the tutorials for free, and you're getting 6 tutorials. And you get them all with one link. And I just updated everything because I'm telling you, I was having a pretty rough week so far. So I sent out the email with all the links and everything that's coming up. So check your email. And then if you don't see that link there, check your spam folder too, because I've noticed that a lot of my customers and many of you don't get my email. So check your spam folder. Okay, and it should be in there, as well as those that purchase the tutorials, because I sell the current tutorial if you just want to buy it, and then also the past tutorials over the last year and a half or so. We sell the past tutorials for $9.95, and then also check your spam folder for that. Okay, so celebration is still going on until March 31st. There's a couple items that have sold out, this is one of them. Your sequins and metallic baker's twine, that sold out. That sold out, I think it was a couple weeks ago. And then we have, what else just sold out? Let me look here. Oh yeah, the kerchief card kit. That sold out. I have one, I just haven't used it, and I want to put it together. It's very cute. So two things have sold out of the celebration. And then remember on March 3rd, which is just what? It's March 29th on Saturday. So like on Tuesday or Wednesday, the second release of celebration starts. So the items in this catalog, there's 5 items. I think it's 3 stamp sets and 2 designer papers. Those will become available to add to your selections of, for every time you spend $50, you can pick an item from this catalog or this catalog for free. And remember that second level for the 100, you can pick a level 2, which is the $100 level. You can pick that item for a $100 order. But most of them are $50 orders. So you get the item for free. Okay? So remember, the second release of Celebration starts on March 3rd. All right, so here's the cardigan that we're going to make today. Whoa, I got to pull up my sweater here. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my sweater so that's not making the camera so kind of crazy. All right, so we're going to be making this card. And I'm making it vertical. Now, the one on YouTube tomorrow will be going horizontal. And I'm going to show you that card too. So this one is using that back on your feet. This is the stamp set we're going to give away during the glitter spinner wheel. This is the Forever Evergreen. So all you have to do is just leave a comment between now and when we get close to signing off. And then I just randomly go through all the comments and pick somebody. And if you're the lucky winner, all you have to do is just message me, text me, or email me your address. And I will get this item sent out along with the other items that we're doing for the glitter spinner, all right? So, of course, I had to make a card using this cute Over the Moon stamp set with the cow. This is probably my favorite, and I made it yesterday, and I sent it to Richard. I actually made a video of him because he said there was a bunch of guys at work and that wanted to see it. So look at the back, too. So cute! And plus, this is using a stamp set called Love What You Do, and I can't find my little spot. So this is like a watermark. There's 3 different sizes. Let me show you. There's 3 different sizes of this watermark, and I don't know how I did this, but leave it to me to do this. I was sitting in one place, and I lost this tiny watermark. So it's got to be on my desk, under the cutter, or under something, and I just got to look better than what I did yesterday. But I had both of these, and I stamped one, and then it kind of got all messed up, so then I took it off and put it on a smaller block, and that's when I lost it. So I just used the medium one, but then you can tell there's a larger one here. So this is the stamp set I used for the spots for the cow. Isn't that cute? Honest to goodness. So this is the Over the Moon stamp set. This is currently in the annual catalog. One of my top favorites. I love this cow stamp set. But I had to use all 3 cows because they're all cute. So look, I got all 3 here. And then I re-stamped the same one because when you pull it up, then they're all 3 showing. And then when you flip it over, you got the 3 of them in their little herd. All right, so then here's another one. Now this one is going horizontal, and this is using Under My Umbrella. So it slides here. So what I love the most about this card is that there's so many places to put like greetings on this card. So you got some on the back, which I didn't put one on there, but you could actually stamp a greeting here. But look at all those chances to put greetings on that. And this is using the Umbrella Builder Punch, and I just punched out the designer paper for that. And I colored the boots. Isn't that cute? And then this is that Please This Punch designer paper that I used for the base for this one. Okay, so now this is going to be the one that we're making on YouTube. I got the video ready to go. This is using the Welcome Easter. Again, it's going vertical or horizontal. Ta-da! So cute! I don't think I put anything on the back. No, you can. I'm going to show you the measurements and what you can do because this is, I put a backing on this one here. Okay, so but you can stamp it just like I did the cow with this cute little lamb and the sheep and the little chicken or the little chick. So cute. Okay, so this is going to be posted on YouTube tomorrow. And then, of course, I had to make one with the ladybug. I didn't know which one to make the video for, seriously. Look how cute. All right, so let me pull up my sweater again. This is going to be an issue for today's live is my sweater because it's dark. Isn't that cute? And this one, of course, this stamp set's got lots of ladybugs, so I used all 4 ladybugs on this one. And this one goes vertical. Okay? All right, so we're going to make this one right here. We're going to do some coloring. I didn't do anything ahead of time. So you guys got to stick it out with me. That's all. That's all right. Okay, so are we ready? Okay, so once again, in the description box, either above or below, there's a link that takes you to my blog post. And on that blog post has all the measurements and all the supplies that we're using to make this card today. So if you want to get all that information, you can click there. I used to put it in the description box, but that was like, you know, too much. So just click over to my blog and it's got a picture of the project, the supplies, the link to shop, everything. It makes it really super easy. Okay? You need a St. Patrick's Day card. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I must admit, that is not one of my strong points. St. Patrick's Day, 4th of July are not my high points of making cards for those holidays. Probably because I don't give cards out for those holidays. But if you go on Pinterest, there's a lot of St. Patrick's Day cards. But you can, of course, make really any card into a St. Patrick's Day card, just turning it into green, right? I had to take a drink, sorry. Pardon the interruption. I love all of them. Great interactive cards. Yeah, and I also like how it goes vertical or horizontal. So, and I mentioned in the YouTube video that I was going to do a glitter pit live doing the vertical one. So cute. All right, so let's give you the measurements here. We're going to use the Smoky Slate. And this is your standard card. So 5.5 by 8.5. So you can get 2 card bases from one piece of 8.5 by 11, which is great, which is a great perk, especially if you're doing this for a class or a workshop or something. Then your Whisper White pieces. This piece is cut at 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. And then this piece is cut at 2 3/8 by 4. Now your back piece for your back of your card, so like this right here, you want that cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so if you want to add another layer to the back, 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and that will fit over there. But now I will say that you want to do it step by step because you're going to be punching your little hole here, your circle to do for the pulley here. And if you're adding your back, I'll explain all that when we get there. All right, let's grab our trimmer. We're going to score this and cut it. I have to tell you guys, I finally changed my blade on my trimmer. So remember, we just got these new trimmers, and I just changed it. So this has been since October, I think, is when we got to pre-order the trimmer. So October, November, December, January, February. So 4 months of me using the trimmer, I finally changed the blade. So I got a brand new blade in here. It's really nice. And you'll know when you need it because it starts getting like frayed edge. And it kind of looks like it's jagged. Like the blade's not quite cutting good. So then put in a new blade. Now you can get the extra blades. There's 4 in a pack. And I think it's $12 or $11. So, but you're getting 4 blades instead of 2 like we did last time. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose, sorry. It's so cold in my basement. That's why I'm wearing my sweater. And I'm not really a sweater girl. But seriously, since all this has happened, it's just like I'm always chilly. And the basement's always chillier. Okay, so let's open up our trimmer here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna score at a 1/2 inch. Everything's over here on my left-hand side. I got to scoot it over. Okay, so let me get my score. Remember, you're not going to cut. You're going to score with the lighter shade. So you're going to score at a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch score. And then 4, what is this one? 4 1/2. Yeah, 4 1/2 score. Okay, so now here's the trick. The 1/2 inch score line over here needs to be on the opposite side. Okay, so the 4 1/2 inch, or the 1/2 inch score line's over here on the right. So now we're going to line this up at 4 3/4, and we're going to cut. So now we're going to take our cutting blade. You'll notice that I put a piece of copy paper on this trimmer because I had it on the other trimmer. See this? Can you see that? It's on the arm so I can see those measurements, the ruler on the arm. So if I didn't have that piece of Whisper White, you couldn't see it. Am I back on? Can somebody let me know if you can hear me and see me? Because my Facebook just booted me off and I quickly went back on. Can you still see me? Can someone let me know? Somebody? Okay, good. Thank you, Charity. Charity, thank you. All right, so yes, thank you so much, Lena, Kathy, Lisa, Mercy, Leanne, Shannon. Yes, okay, good. Thank you. All right, so your 1/2 inch score line is over here, and you're going to line this up at 4 3/4. Then you're going to take your cutting blade, using your cutting arm now, you're going to line this cutting blade up at 3/4. So I'm using this ruler over here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, so 3/4 right here, and we're going to cut down to 4 3/4. Okay, then you're going to slide this down to 7 1/4 and do the same cut marks. 3/4 down to 4 3/4. And before you move it, kind of see if it lines up. I think I need to go up a little bit more with this one, just a tad. And see if that line measures up. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Does that look pretty good? It looks good on the camera. So you're cutting both of them from 3/4 down to 4 3/4. Okay, so you're going to have your 2 slits here, like that. Okay? All right, then you're going to take your big piece of Whisper White. Well, the two pieces, I'm saying the bigger pieces here. This is the 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 by 4 3/4. So on the 4 3/4 side, you're going to line this up at 2, and you're going to cut it. But you're not going to cut it all the way through. You're just going to cut it almost through. So you still want it attached. Okay? That's it for the trimmer. Let me zoom back out here. Okay. So now this is where we're going to slide in the smaller side. So this is the 2-inch side, and this is the larger side. So you're going to slide in the 2-inch side between your cut lines. Okay. feeding it from the back side of the card. So this is going to make your slider right here. But with it being cut, because we couldn't feed that in there any other way, so that's why we had to cut this piece. So now you're going to line your piece of Whisper White up between your two score lines. So you have your 1/2 inch score line here and your 4.5 over here. Okay, so you're going to line up your Whisper White piece between those score lines. I like pushing it all the way down on the cut lines. There you go. And line that up just like that. Then you're going to take some tape. I'm going to use tear and tape. Believe it or not, you can use the tear and tape as just tape. Just don't peel off the backing. So we're going to reconnect that piece of Whisper White for your sliding part of your card. Just don't take off that tear and tape. See, the backing is still on there. And nobody's going to see that. It's just easy, it's thin, it's nice. All right, now we're going to also put some tear and tape along this side here. So I flipped it over from the front, put it on that 1/2 inch score line. Let me get my scissors. I could tear it, but I probably would really tear the cardstock. Okay, so now this piece here, so now this is where the pull is going to be for the ribbon, right? So we want to make our punch hole here, which we're going to do here in a second. But first we're going to push in that sliding mechanism all the way over. Well, not really all the way over, kind of in the center. This 2 3/8 by 4 is going to slide right underneath that window. And it should fit right between those two cut lines. Now here's the thing. You might want to use some repositionable tape, but I just find holding my finger there, making sure that that window is pulled so you don't see anything under here. You just see the window. So then that gets slid over and then you see no peekaboo thing here. Okay, so see what happens if I push this over there. I don't want that to happen. I want it to just be right on the edge of that sliding window. But I want it to be between the cut lines. Just kind of eyeballing that. Okay, yep, perfect. So you want to pull it both ways so you don't have any overhang or underhang hanging out. Okay, then you're going to push it all the way over and then you're going to grab a pencil because this is where we're going to do some stamping and I want that guide to know where to stamp. So each of the sides are going to be a window to stamp your image. Now this is the time to decide if you want it to go vertical or horizontal. I'm going to make mine vertical. Okay, so let's grab our punch. I have the 1 3/4 punch, but I ordered a new 1.5 inch circle punch. I must use that punch a lot because, man, it was punching kind of crappy. So Richard's like, why don't you just order another 1.5 inch circle punch? So I did. So it's probably sitting out on my porch because I'm using it for my thank you notes too. So this is the 1 3/4 punch, which isn't available. It's retired, but it works fine. So what I'm doing is I'm folding this Whisper White piece back, right? So this is the way, what is that? Good thing that doesn't show. Somehow, oh, I know what it was. It's from when I cut that off, it fell off. Okay, so you're going to flip this over, right? Because our pull ribbon is going to be up on this side. So you're going to fold that over. So my pull is going to be here. So we're going to punch our circle. Like on the video, I used the 1.5 inch, but the 1 3/4 is fine. And I'm centering the punch between those two cut lines. Okay, so like that. And I'm barely just punching, I don't know, not even 1/4 of that. And I don't know if I can punch both of them at the same time with my hand. So I'm going to flip this over ever so carefully. Hopefully that's right. Oh my gosh. Oh. Whew. All right, so I got my little circle cut here. So now we're going to flip this white piece up. So now you can see where that's going to slide. And you're going to add your ribbon right here, right? Okay, So now if you were to add your Whisper White piece to the back, you know, your 3 3/4 by 5 1/4 piece, you put that on and then open up your card and then punch the white to match that. Okay, so did I cut another piece? No, I didn't. Let me see what this piece is here. I got a piece of Whisper White. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so 3 3/4. Let me cut this at 5 1/4 first. 5 1/4. Try to keep some Whisper White scrap here on my desk so I have it handy. Okay, so 3 3/4. Okay, so 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So we're going to put this on the back side of our card. Okay, so this is the back side, remember? So we're going to put this right here. And see how this is going to be blocking that circle right here. See that? So we're just going to go ahead and re-punch this out. And with me just punching the white, it should be all right. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, so then you see how that circle is not being interfered with when I put that ribbon on there. It's cut through all the layers, the Whisper White and the Smoky Slate, okay? All right, now we're gonna go ahead and stamp. So since this is going vertical, you know what, maybe I should do it horizontal because I got this one going vertical, right? Do you guys want to do vertical or horizontal? I got my sloth here. He's going to go on the front, so it doesn't really matter. You can go vertical or horizontal like this. If I go horizontal, I'll get more of the giraffe in, because going vertical like this, I could only get so much. What do you think? You guys want to do a horizontal one or stick with the vertical? What do you think? Horizontal, Chris says. Yes. Debbie says vertical. Chris Ann said, okay, Chris says horizontal. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, please, horizontal. All right, so horizontal looks like it's horizontal. All right, so we're going to go horizontal. So the reason this matters is because it's going to be how you're going to stamp your images, right? So the sloth, I hand cut it out, and he's really easy to hand cut out. Really super easy. So, and we're going to pop him up on dimensionals, but I'm going to color him with you. Now this one, see now if you're doing horizontal, you want to stamp your images going like this. If we were doing it this way, we'd want to turn it and stamp our turtle and stuff that way. So let's see if we can stamp our turtle. Let me get my Memento ink. The turtle is, I hope he fits on the square because he's so cute. If not, we could always flip it up and we'll go to the vertical because I want to get the whole turtle in. He's cute. I think he's going to fit. Ta-da! He fits! All right, now we're going to do our giraffe. I'll get more of his body than just his neck. Okay, so we're going to stamp him over here. Aw, it's so cute. And then we're going to also stamp this sigh, like, oh, and then ouch in the Smoky Slate. All right, so now we're going to erase our pencil line, making sure you let your Memento ink dry a little bit so you don't smear it. Okay, I don't want to go like this yet. All right, so let's stamp our card before we actually put it together. So we're going to stamp the sigh with this with the Smoky Slate. And I'm going to stamp it all kinds of directions. I'm going to stamp it this way. And I'm stamping it right between the score lines. And then we're going to fold that Whisper White back because I don't want to stamp on that. So I'm going to fold that back. And I'm going to stamp it going, come on now. Don't be difficult. Stamp it this way. So I'm stamping it upside down, right side up, whatever. Okay, then this one, I'm going to stamp this way. One more. Isn't that cute? So it's the sigh all around the border. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and color our sloth and our turtle. Let me get that. Let's mark off there. There we go. Okay, so these are the colors. Oh, I want to stamp the ouch too. So let me get some scrap and stamp the ouch. I'm going to hand cut that out. My scissors. Ouch. So this card, what's so cute is because you can use all 3 images and it doesn't matter like what injury or how the person is feeling bad, whether it's a leg or a foot, broke it. The turtle is fallen, so it's like if they take a spill, or if the, you know, got in a car accident, got whiplash, or fell and, you know, cracked its neck or whatever. I mean, you got all the bases covered pretty much with this stamp set. So I cut out the ouch. I'm going to layer that onto the smoky slate. Just give it a little border with the smoky slate. Oh, hold on. Okay, then cut that out. My fingers are not bending like normal, but they never really are normal, but they're just so swollen. That's why I'm not wearing my wedding ring. Okay, so ouch. All right, so here are the blends I'm using. The crumb cake and the combo for the giraffe and the sloth tree, and then the smoky slate combo, the old olive and the combo for the turtle, and then the, what is this, the mango melody and the dark for the giraffe, and then pool party. Okay, so let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Let's go ahead and color. I'll start with the sloth. So now all these animals have these lines. Can you see that? They have lines on them. So that's already the shadowing that you're going to be kind of like highlighting on the animals. So I'm taking the dark smoky slate and I'm just kind of going over. I'll show you up close here. I'm going over the lines that Stampin' Up has already put on these animals for us. And then just kind of touching over the hair. Have you ever like Googled the sloth? Man, their hair looks like straw. I Googled them yesterday when I was making this card and I thought, well, what color do I want to make the sloth? Gray or brown? So I pulled them up. I just Googled sloth and it pulled it up and it was one of each. So I thought I'd go with the smoky slate. So see, I just kind of like highlighted on the stripes or the lines that they've already given me on the stamp. And then I'm just going to take the smoky slate and just color that in, blending all those sections with the smoky slate dark. But the stamp set really is like highlighted everything for you. It's seriously so cute. But what I was amazed at, if you look at the picture, his nails are like really, I guess they're tree climbers, right? Like a koala bear? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I'm thinking, why would they need them big nails? But all the pictures that I seen, he was up in a tree. So I'm sure that that helps him do that. Climbs a tree. But it's one of those animals, too, that's got such a cute little face. Like the little meerkat. Remember last week when we made the triple easel card? The meerkats are so cute. This one's got a boo-boo on his leg. Aww, so cute. All right, then I'm going to take the old olive, do the branch or the leaves, the dark. I'm going to leave this off because I'm going to do the turtle next. And those lids are kind of hard for me to take off. The light old olive. Okay. Oh, I'm going to leave that one off. Okay, now the crumb cake dark. Just adding a line of that along the branch that he's laying on. But the sloths move like really slow, right? Yeah. Very cute. But I'm wondering if they're soft, like when you pet them, you know. So there's the sloth. He's done. I'm going to pop him up on dimensionals. Put 3 dimensionals on the back. I could probably put little mini dimensionals on his legs. All right, now let's go over here to this layer here. So the turtle, once again, it's got all these lines here. Can you see that? The lines on the turtle. Hold on, let me get my camera to focus. So all these, like here, is going to be dark old olive. Even on his little shell, dark, 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 dark. Of course, I'm just scribbling on there, but you can see right where all your shadows should be because the stamp has got that on there for you already. Makes it easy. Makes you look professional. Right? Okay, so let's color in some actual places with the dark. Maybe the bottom of his feet. Okay. Now the light old olive, just color the rest of it and blend that dark old olive in. Sometimes it's just looking at the stamped image and it makes it easier to color. Especially if you're using the blends. Because everybody wants to give it that shadowing and highlighted areas. And I didn't go to art school. I mean, I took art in high school or elementary school or whatever, but not like, didn't expand my art. You know, I didn't get a degree in art, so I just know what I do. So hopefully that helps you guys. All right, so look how cute that is. Oh, wait, I got to touch his face here. Hold on. Okay. He's falling and he can't get up. That's not really funny. Isn't that cute? All right, let's take the smoky, or the, not the smoky, but the crumb cake in the light. I'm going to touch the ground. Since they added that there, might as well color it. All right, now let's do the giraffe. So we're going to do the main body and the mango melody. I didn't really spend that much time on highlighting him or putting shadows for him. But you can definitely do that with the light and the dark too, if you want. Hopefully I'm still live. Yeah, all right, so everything's doing good. Remember my last, not last, but there was a glitter pit live that I didn't realize I was kicked off. I was talking. People were texting me. You don't know what you're doing. I'm just going to color his whole ear in with that mango melody. Let me zoom in a little bit. I guess I should have done that before. All right, then we're going to take the light crumb cake. Oh my gosh. And color in the spots. This is the light. Oh, this is the dark. Well, take the crumb cake dark. I think I used dark on the other one. I was going to try to see what the light looked like. It's still cute. Yeah, that one shows a lot more of his body. I like it. Going the horizontal way. Oh, I gotta touch up a little bit more on his neck area here. Okay. I think that looks good. Isn't it cute? And then the little sloth. Oh my goodness. So cute. All right, so now let's go ahead and put the card slider part in. So we're going to put adhesive on the back. This is what you want to happen too when you're coloring with the blends. You're just saturating that cardstock really nicely so it will bleed through. So it's kind of nice to have like a grid paper or a protective place on your desk in case you really, really saturate it. All right, so now for this section here, you're going to do your test run again, remember? Because my pencil line is gone, so I'm kind of like eyeballing that. So I'm going to put that in there. Remember, there's adhesive on that. So I'm just going to lay it there. I'm going to move the card to make sure it slides good. To hide over. Yep, that looks really good. See how cute? And then you can press it down to really seal it down really good, that layer in the back. Okay, so I'm going to take my pool party and I'm going to go around my animals. Just highlight them a little bit around the edges. Y'all know I like to do that. Makes the image pop. Okay, there's my giraffe with my pool party around that. Doesn't that make it look better compared to the turtle? Don't you think? Giraffe with the pool party, turtle without. I like it. Do the one with the turtle. Okay. We can't do the sloth because he's cut out. Even though I probably could have colored him before I cut him out, but it's all right. So there's the turtle with the pool party. Doesn't it make it pop more? I don't know. I like it. All right, we're going to put our little sloth on here. But first I'm going to add that ouch. Because I want to work that around the little sloth. So I'm going to put, let's see here, maybe 2 dimensionals. Yep, 2. All right, so let's see here where we want to put them. I'm going to put the ouch up here. Right about there. I'm going to put our sloth. Maybe I'll lower it. Hold on. Maybe I'll lower it down a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, so here's, ta-da! Ouch! 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 All right, now we're going to go ahead and seal up the card. Where's my teacher pick tool? There it is. Take the backing off of the tearing tape. This is really an easy card, but you know, the coloring with the animals, it's whatever, like all the cards that I made were using animals to color, but you could definitely do this with flowers or whatever. So then seal that down. Okay. All right, I'm going to take a bone folder just to make sure you reinforce those score lines really nice. Make it nice and crisp. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to stamp the inside. Let me grab the stamp set again. Hold on. So we want to put a greeting. Hope you're back on your feet soon. Hope things get better soon. Sometimes that's all there is to say in that I'm here for you. I'm going to use hope you're back on your feet soon. Or hope things get better soon. All right, let's see. Hope you're back on your feet soon. Yeah, let's do that one. Smoky slate. All right, so we're going to stamp this. No, maybe we should put our ribbon in first. Okay, so let's cut our ribbon. Let's do the ribbon first, then we know exactly where to stamp, because I don't want the ribbon to cover that up. Okay, so we're going to take a little piece. This is the granite. What is this? The gray granite classic weave ribbon. And it also comes in, I believe, granny apple green. But they didn't have the smoky slate, so this is really close. So I'm just going to crisscross that. With the card closed, I'm going to put that right in that punch out where that scallop or that hole is, that circle, and then pull it out, holding it right there. I'm going to grab my stapler, staple that in place. So when you close it, the ribbon is right there. Okay, and we're going to trim the ends off, the tails. Okay, now we know where to stamp. Make sure that, yep, that's going to fit in there good. So like I said, I didn't make that horizontal, so this one definitely fit because there's nothing blocking it. You know what I mean? For that, hope you're back on your feet soon. But with this way, I want it to stamp between here. Let me make sure this is going to stamp straight. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, hope you're back on your feet soon. So cute. And you can stamp, you know, the animals or whatever, a message on the front, the back, I'm sorry, write a little message on the back. So it doesn't interfere with the whole card mechanisms and all that. So it kind of, you know, it's like all for the presentation, you know, for the card. Then have your sign your card on the back. Okay, let me put all this stuff away here and I'll show you all the other ones. So this is the stamp set Back on Your Feet. This is in the annual catalog. Back on your feet, you get all the animals and cute little sayings. So this one says, sometimes that's all there is to say and that I'm here for you. Sigh, ouch. This is not, K-N-O-T, good. Hope you're back on your feet soon. Hope things get better soon. So it covers a lot of stuff. So here's the other one that's going I'm going to give the horizontal one. Or you know what? I'll let you decide. Whoever wins the card, you can take whichever one you want. The vertical or the horizontal one. All right? So if you win, let me know which one you want. And then I made the ladybug one. Oh, my sleeve. Sorry. Makes the camera crazy with those black and gray. Well, this is actually like a dark gray shirt, but still. So the ladybug is cute. And I got to use all 4 of the ladybugs in that stamp set. And then this is the one we're making on YouTube. I used the chalk marker for that, for the flowers, to make those pop for the border. Happy Easter. Now, when you're adding like, kind of like what we did with the ouch, if you're adding that on a layer, like over here, make sure you're adhering all that whole section down really, really good. So it looked like in my YouTube video that I was adding a lot of adhesive, but you make sure you want to cover that so that slider doesn't get caught up on that. You know what I mean? To knock it off. You want it adhered down really, really nice. I love that bunny. He's so cute. And then the cow one, kind of went crazy with the cow because he's my favorite. I love him or her, whatever. This is like a lot of cows. And then I did the back for that one. I did like a little herd of cows. And then the Under My Umbrella bundle that I used the punch and the stamp set for this one. This one's got a lot of cute sayings. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. No matter the weather, we're friends forever. And then hello sunshine. The cute little rain boots and the umbrella. It's just a cute card. And then this is the Please This Punch designer paper. So look at all them fun cards. Same card design. This is what I love about being a stamper. Same card design. We just changed up the stamp sets and the colors, you know. That's why if you are on the internet and you get, maybe you get a little bit of negative comments about like for instance, I shared this with you guys once before, but I made this really big, it was almost like a cake box, a video on a cake box. And I made the box, did a video on it, And I got this comment saying that that was the ugliest box that they'd ever seen in their life. And I thought, well, they must not be a stamper because they can change it to however they want. My videos are just giving you an idea of how to do it, you know. That's what the videos are all about. Inspiring people to get to crafting and make stuff that's fun. That, you know, it's always funner to make it than to buy it. So why not make a bag or a box? But definitely the person that left the comment on my box must not have been a crafter, because if you don't like the color or the stamp set that I used in the video, use what you've got. That's the awesome thing about being a stamper, you know? It's so great. Seriously, just because I'm using it, yeah, I love it, but I know maybe it's not for everybody, but that's all right. Make it however you want it. But I covered a lot of bases here. I covered a lot of stamps. So if you don't like any of these stamps, well, I don't know what to say. Seriously. I mean, there are a lot of, well, I love coloring. So I love the ladybug. I love the cow. And of course the turtle and all that. I mean, I just love to color. So that's the stamp sets that I picked. But you can make this with the flowers. You can make it with the lighthouse. I mean, really anything. You know, like this stamp set here would be really cute too. Put the train, then stamp the snowman and the North Pole underneath, and then have the train go up and down or sideways. It's just like whatever you want to do. I'm just inspiring you with the idea. That's all. Okay, so speaking of that stamp set, these are the glitter giveaway. Okay, so leave a comment tomorrow on my blog, dawnstampingthoughts.net. You'll be entered to win. All right, so let's look at the comments here really quick before we... I know, the people can be so rude. But, you know, there's a lot of people out there. But you know what? You just let it roll off your back. They're nobody to me. They don't know me. They're just judging my video. And that's fine, too. I don't care, really. My videos have always been about inspiring people to make the project. That's it. That's what it's about. Right, so let's do the glitter spinner. This is like always the exciting part because like spinning the wheel, like a random, like a roulette wheel. Let me grab my iPad. What we're spinning for today is the stamp set I had. This was actually a glitter giveaway that's like for tomorrow, like what we're doing here. You know, like these two items I'm giving away on my blog. This was one of those items that I gave away, I think it was on the 12th. And it was, I wrote a note here. Stephanie Gibson, she never contacted me. And if she did, I never got her email. So I always say that I usually give you until the next week. But this time I gave you at least a couple weeks. And you still didn't get your email through to me or text me or whatever. So I'm paying it forward. So whoever gets this is the pay it forward one for this. Forever Evergreen stamp set. We're going to draw not a roulette, but a glitter spinner wheel for that. And then the card we're going to spin for the back on your feet card. So whoever, I'm not going to spin for both of them. I'm going to keep one, but whoever's name is drawn will let you pick which one you want, the horizontal one or the vertical one, all right? And then I also have a pack of dimensionals. Now I'm only going to give one pack. I'm going to draw 3 winners. Because you know what? I know it's like a silly thing, dimensionals, but we always need dimensionals. Do you know how nice it is to when I open up a new pack and I get that sheet of new dimensionals? It's just like, oh, that's so nice. So I'm giving 3 winners, each a little pack, but it's not the whole pack, but it's one of the 3, one of those, all right? So there's a lot of glitter spinner wheel things today. So fun. All right, let's do the stamp set first. Remember, the thing is you got to leave a comment. So hopefully you guys have left your comments. You can still leave your comments. We're giving all this stuff away here. All right. So first item is the stamp set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my iPad here. Somebody said I love the dimensionals. Me too. You never have enough of those in rhinestones. All right, so I'm going to go all the way up to the top for the comments. Remember, this is the way you get into the glitter spinner wheel drawing. So I'm all the way up at the top. I'm going to spin it all the way down at the bottom. And then whoever stops on that name is going to get the stamp set. All right, so here we go. I need to find some drum roll music or something. Okay, we're going to stop here. Kathy Barbara. Hold on, I got to write that down. Kathy, where did you go, Kathy? Uh-oh. Kathy with the K. Kathie BAR. Uh-oh. BAR. Oh, wait. Keep commenting. I'll just scroll back up or down. Hold on. Barbara. I think that Barbara. Where'd you go, Kathy? Hold on. Kathy. Okay, BARBERA. Okay, Kathy. Now, if you don't want the stamp set, or if you live outside the U.S., like I said, you're not going to offend me. I don't care. It's all good. But let me know if you're on here live right now. You must be, because I see your comment, but hopefully you could stay until the end. If you want the stamp set, message me. Don't leave your address here on the Facebook Live, because there's creepers out there. Message me here on Facebook, private message me your address, and just say like you won the stamp set, and then give me your address, and I'll get that sent out. Hopefully I can get off here before my husband gets home and I can set it up. That would be great if you did it like right now. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. Have a great Wednesday and the rest of your week. Stay warm for those of you getting snow. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Love you guys. Bye.